Hello everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited to share with you all my 2017 planner setup, and I know that it's almost the end of January now, so we are a month in, but I wanted to get this video out before the month ended while it's still kind of considered the beginning of the year. And the reason why it's so late is because it has changed already a couple times, and I wanted to make sure everything was kind of in the format that I will be using going forward before I shared with you all. If you check my video that I did during my The Rachmas series, it is called The Current Planners That I'm Using. I have narrowed my planner options down since that video, but everything pretty much is like the similar format that I mentioned in there. So if you want to hear what I was thinking of using before I actually set all of these up, you can check out that video, which will be linked in a card up here. In front of me are the main planners that I am using for this year. This is a kind of planner lineup that I've used before, and I felt that I was most productive with this system. So I'm excited to share with you all about what I'm using each planner for. I do want to say that I will have a separate planner flip through and setup of my personal size planner because this is my main planner. So today I'm going to share with you how I'm using all of my planners in my whole system, as well as a more in-depth flip through of these two. Also, can we just talk about how cute everything looks here in their Valentine's Day setup? I just love pink, so I was super excited to make all my planners match. First, I'm going to go into these two planners here. The first one is a pocket-sized traveler's notebook. This cover is from the Foxy Fix. This adorable penguin charm is from Love Neen on Etsy. And then I will go over what I'm using this for. You've probably seen some of my past videos using this planner. And then the one underneath is the Erin Condren Life Planner, and the cover on it right now is the gorgeous gold foiled one that they came out for their Valentine's Day collection. I've used my Erin Condren planner as a memory planner for the majority of the time that I've had one, because I really like that the whole planner stays coiled and you can kind of use it as a diary if you wanted to. So I like using stickers in here. I like adding in pictures so that when I flip through I can see a really pretty outlook of my year. It's almost like a scrapbook without needing to put in so many different elements like different papers and stickers and kind of assemble it yourself. It's kind of already assembled, so that's why I really like the Erin Condren. I did want to share a few things that I did to customize this planner so far. The pocket that comes with the planner is just attached to the front, and I did decorate this like name page. It says this planner belongs to. I just decorated it with some bits that I had, just some scrapbook paper, some die cuts, and a sticker. There is nothing on this quote page, and then there's nothing on this future like yearly planner page either. But then this is a new layout. This has 12 colored boxes here, and they are unlabeled, so you can technically use it for different things. I've seen people use it for like 6 goals that they'll track for the first 6 months of the year, and then the same 6 goals, seeing the progress over the last 6 months. A lot of people will use it for each individual month, and that is what I have planned to do here. I have actually covered up all of the original Erin Condren color schemes and patterns, and these stickers are printables, and they were provided by Jesenia from ThePlannerSophisticate in her Facebook group. So that's a great place to join if you love talking about planners, especially the type of planning that Jesenia does. So she provided these as free printables for everyone in her group, and I really liked this one because it felt very fresh to me. So these are the ones that have all of the months individually, January through December. I think what I will use it for is to add like one picture or something of the month that I really like, and then a little journaling area for each month, just so I can see at a glance. Like I said, I like to flip through my past Erin Condren planners as a yearbook, as a diary, and especially since it's laid out really pretty, I like to go through it. After this yearly overview page, there it actually starts the planner, but it was kind of interesting this year. The January 1st spot was actually the last week of December in a planner week, so I don't think they wanted to skip out having the 1st of January since technically this is a 2017 planner. So they included like a half spread, which was very interesting, but I did decorate it with some stickers that I got in the Planner Addict box for January, which I think was so beautiful. I really liked doing it, and I really love how this one half spread turned out. And then they also included a notes page since they didn't include the full week, I guess. Like, I don't know. I feel like in the past they have included a full week if the planner didn't start at the right time, but this year they just did a notes page, which is fine too. And this actually just has some notes from Christmas, and I like to note who I gave presents to, what I gave, and also what I received, just for fun. So I thought this was a fun place to put it, especially since when I get to the back of my planner for December of this year, it'll be fun to see what I gave and received. Then this is the January notes page. If you saw any of my Erin Condren videos from last year, including my planner flip through and my first 2016 planner setup, you'll see that I started to use the notes page in a way that's very similar to this. I have added some things that were inspired by Jesenia, the Planner Sophisticate, as well. I do like to note what spreads I'm doing for the month for each month and week, because I just like to keep track of what sticker shops I'm using, just so that I'm varying them, and I just like to keep track of that. Then I do have 2 half boxes here for tracking Instagram and YouTube statistics at the end of the month. That is heavily inspired by Jesenia. And then I have 2 little columns here. One says successes and the other says treat yourself. And successes will just kind of be like another quick list of things that I was proud of myself for this month. And then treat yourself will be a list of sticker shops that I or planner supply or sticker shops that I've purchased from this month that are kind of new to me, or hopefully in the future this list will be shorter, so I will just keep track of what planner related purchases I made for the month. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover up the watercolor circle yet. I do really like the quotes on it, and I don't mind the color, this month's color, that much, so I may just keep it, but we'll see what I do for future months. Then I just filmed a video on my January monthly spread because I just received the kit in the mail. This gorgeous monthly spread is by JaxandPepper on Etsy, and it was my first purchase from them, and I absolutely love how this turned out. I think that it's very fresh and very clean, and if you can tell, I kind of tried to match the colors of the notes page to the monthly page because I just wanted it to all kind of go together, which is why there's pink and then blue on this page. So I really like how this turned out. This will be for marking down like special like holidays or events. Like this was a big birthday week for me, so I marked down everyone's birthdays. I have some of my YouTube videos and blog posts that I have uploaded for this month already, and then I also have like a haircut and like a couple meetings that I have, just so I can see again at a glance in the future when I'm looking back what was going on this month. Just for me, it's not really for any practical reason, I guess. And then for the sidebar, I'm not quite sure if I will use it yet, but for now I just place the stickers down so that it can all go together. As I mentioned, my Erin Condren is just my memory planner. I have shown these types of spreads before, and you can see that I just like to keep it less structured. I've been trying to not let myself use the to-do today little things boxed areas because I want it to be more organic and I want it to be more personal to me, since I really enjoyed those types of spreads. And I'm also trying to include more pictures, you can see that. So I have really been liking it for that. I also want to go back to the notes pages in the back. So I, again, want to treat this kind of like a yearbook. I felt like I was keeping a lot of this type of information in my on-the-go main planner, and I didn't feel like I needed that on an everyday basis, so I have kind of moved a lot of it into the notes pages here. My first notes page is this map of the United States. I've had this in my planners from the past couple of years, and I just like to note, usually with a little sticker or something, where I've traveled to in the United States for the year. So I'll just put like a cute sticker around where the city is, and I really like looking at that visually. And then on this side, I will write an actual list of the places I've been. I do have one trip planned, so I wrote that down, so we'll see how this one goes. Then on the next couple pages, I have more tracking type pages. These are actually a bunch of like notes page stickers that were by PrettyonPaperCo. I forget where I saw this, and I just found a link to the shop and I went to it and I saw these and I was like, that is such a good idea, because these are lists that I do keep in my Erin Condren, but I just don't feel like they turn out as beautifully as I want them to, and I really like how this one turned out. And I know that a lot of people use this kind of bookshelf layout for their bullet journals when they write down what books they've read, and so I just love that she provided stickers for all of these. These are all actually like kind of separate elements. Like this header sticker is separate from these 2 column stickers and is separate from the bottom sticker. And if you check out the listings of these in her shop, you can kind of see how they go. But these are, I think this is really the only way you can kind of arrange them, but I really like it, and it looks so nicely decorated, so I really like it. And I'm not sure what else I will include, but again, it's going to be more like yearly overview notes that I would like to look back on in the future. By the way, this is the back of the gorgeous cover, and I just think that this cover is one of my favorites that Erin Condren has ever done. It's so pretty. Next, I am going to quickly go over this pocket traveler's notebook. As I mentioned, this cover is by the Foxy Fix. This is a number 2 wide size cover in the Sugar collection in the Mochi color, and I get a lot of questions about that, so I will have that also listed down below. I mentioned in my little planner update video from December that I absolutely fell in love with the Pocket Traveler's Notebook. I actually had been using this size for a while. I used to use it in 2015 just as an on-the-go notebook, and I felt that that was my most used planner that year. And since then, I have kind of changed up what I've been carrying around, so I haven't used it as a notebook, but I fell in love with it after planning in it for a few months last year, and I just absolutely loved it. But I did come across some practical issues, one of which is that the planner really doesn't lie flat because it is a small size, and the notebooks, there's going to be like a lot of notebooks inside, and notebooks usually don't lie flat, the bound kind. And that was something that really bothered me, especially when I'm out and about trying to write something down or look something up really quickly. So I knew that using this as a planner was only going to be temporary. It was just something fun to do at the end of last year. And I'm going back to using this how I've used almost all of my traveler's notebook, which is just as a journal. Inside, I have decorated it very similarly to how I have in the past when I was using it as a planner. I have a little clip here by Pigtails and Pockets, which is super cute. There's a sticker sampler in the back from the Reset Girl, and then this is like a monthly card that I got in the January Planner Addict box. This is another little monthly card from Let's Plan Love. And I just love this sugar mochi leather because first of all, the leather is super smooth, but then the inside is like coated, I guess. I have no idea. It feels like a cloth rather than like the raw side of a leather, and it's not quite like suede. It feels more like a cloth, so I really like that. I have 4 Foxy Fix dashboards in here, and they're all decorated for Valentine's Day. And then I also have 4 notebooks in here at the moment. So here is the front and back of my first dashboard. I do have this little business card sized insert thing here, but I wanted to fill it up with pictures, but I just haven't done that yet. And then the first book is this one from May Designs, and I use this as a gratitude journal. And I've been playing around with this for the past year, and I've had it in my larger traveler's notebook, but I absolutely love the smaller size, and I just always love the designs of May Designs books. This is their new mini size. It's not actually perfectly the size of a field note size or pocket size notebook. It's actually closer to an A6 size, but because I have only pocket wide traveler's notebook covers, I wanted to try it out and see if these fit. And in the wide size, they actually do fit, and They don't hang over or anything, but I knew that I wanted to like stuff my notebooks because I just think it's really fun to like hold in your hand and to look at when it's really stuffed. So what I did was I actually took the notebook and I trimmed the side a little bit just so that it would fit at least width-wise in the notebook. So it was really easy to do with my paper trimmer. I just kind of went back and forth with the blade. And I just write in here list style, no particular style, and then this is just lined paper. Here is the back of the little insert that's blank right now, and then the back of the dashboard, which is so cute. These papers are all by Crate Paper, I think, and from what I've seen, I think they're kind of sold out right now, but if I can find it, I'll try to link it below, all of the like cards and the papers. And then this is my second dashboard. I do have a piece of this foiled vellum in here, and then another one of my favorite vellums, and as always, I've mentioned before, I just love how it sounds. This is another May Designs books that I did, again, trim. This one is actually blank right now. I just put it in just so I could fake the size of the notebook and make it seem more stuffed than it is. The back side of the vellums. This is the back of the dashboard and the back of the dashboard again. Here's the front of the third dashboard. Inside I do have a little pocket, kind of laminated pocket insert that I created. And then this is my Midori passport size insert. And then this book is also from May Designs. This one says 2017 in it because I want to use it as more of a photo journal. So especially when I travel, I like to put in a lot of photos, and I did use this in a larger size last year as my photo journal, and I really love it. So this one is just a dot grid, which I prefer for my photo journal since I can write or kind of add pictures as I want. And then here is the back of the Midori pocket. Here is the back of my laminated homemade pocket insert, and then here is the back of the Foxy Fix dashboard. Again, I'm like loving all of the Valentine's Day themes because I love Valentine's Day. This is my last insert here. First, here is my last Foxy Fix dashboard, and then like you can see right now as I'm turning the pages, like I'm having trouble like making sure everything doesn't like get all out of place. So another reason why I'm glad this will be just staying at home. Then I have my favorite iridescent acetate here, and then this is actually a really cute sticker sheet by the Fox and Pip, and these little bow stickers actually will create a tab if you stick them on either side of a page. And then this insert is really fun. This is by the 1407 Planners, and this is actually like a coloring book insert, but I love this one because all of the illustrations in here are like little fashion girls, and I think they're so cute. And again, I did purchase this in an A6 size, thinking I was gonna eventually get an A6 sized traveler's notebook. Right now, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen because I really love the pocket size. So again, what I did was I took the notebook and I just trimmed it. Here is the extent of my coloring abilities, but I was just doing this just to fill up a few pages for this setup, and it was actually very relaxing and fun. And I think that these drawings are just so pretty. There are a lot of images in here, so it'll last you a good amount of time. And this is really cute if you just wanted to take the booklet maybe for your kid to color in when you're out and about. That'd be super cute. And she has these in so many sizes, so I really like this. Then here is the back of the sticker sheet. Here's the back of the iridescent acetate. I have an Erin Condren pen loop attached here holding my pen gems. And then this is just a Midori Traveler's Notebook sticky pocket on here. I just have a cute little thing that my friend made me. This is the back of my Foxy Fix dashboard and the back of the dashboard again. This adorable wine clip is also by Pigtails and Pockets, and I just have some random printed paper here. Also, my little charm is from Exo Carolyn Designs on Instagram. I don't think she's selling charms for a little while, but you can follow her there to stay updated on new ones. So that is everything in my little pocket-sized Foxy Fix. I just love the size. I love this cover so much. This is my favorite planner cover or pocket notebook cover ever, and it's just a beautiful color, beautiful quality, and I just love it. And as I mentioned before, this charm by Love Neen is just perfect. It matches the colors perfectly. I'm so obsessed with even just looking at this. I also wanted to briefly share about my Martha Stewart disc-bound notebook, which I also did talk about in my December planner update video. So I am using this still. It's not as my planner, it's simply as a project planning notebook. I just have the gold Levenger rings on here, which I love. I really, really love the disc-bound setup system. I just have a card here that I cut up. It was actually like a greeting card, and this is from Cloth and Paper Co. I just cut that up and punched it to kind of act as a dashboard. I don't really decorate in here. It's really more functional. And these dividers are by Minted Sugar, as I mentioned before. And then there's just random notes in here, as you would expect. So that is how I am using my Erin Condren Life Planner and my Pocket Traveler's Notebook kind of as add-on planners to my main planner system. By having these, I have a place to put all of the like yearly events that I want to look back on someday. I have a place where I can write gratitude for each day without worrying about running out of space in my like actual planner. So I really love having these, and these are two planners that I really, really like. So I'm really excited to be using these again. I hope you all enjoyed hearing about what planners I will be using for the year and how I will be using them all together in this system. Stay tuned for a personal ring-bound planner setup very soon, and if it is up already, I will have it linked in a card up here. If you liked this video and got some ideas for it, I would love it if you liked the video down below. And if you are new, I would really love it if you subscribe to support me and my channel and to join me in all of my fun planner adventures. I hope you are all having a wonderful start to the new year, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!